And there's
Yeah.
also a property for any district that says spawn custom size prefabs, and that will spawn anything that would fit in it, and it will shove it up to the front center of that area. It's not as accurate as using the actual POI sizes, but it allows for different size POIs that don't match that to, be grandfathered in, basically.
Look at those mountains in the background. That just gets me every
Yeah.
time.
Oh, that looks great.
So that's part of the stamps.
Yeah.
That Justin's done a lot of hard work on the stamps.
Someone asked, last year it was mentioned that the goal for random gen was 1 minute per 1K by 1K world. How close did we get to that? Well, today generated a 6K in 4 minutes and an 8K in 6. So I'd say we're ahead of the desire.
It's looking good. I'm upsetting the imposters by moving so fast. Should have just stayed on a bike.
Someone said Robert, on what kind of hardware? Well, I mean, I don't know. Mine's pretty decent.
We've
But I
all
thought
been able.
that, the testers have been doing it with less hardware.
Yeah, they've been doing it with stuff like way lower than what.
I think everybody's been caught in the chip supply shortage and NVIDIA cards and whatnot, and a lot of us have wanted to build new computers and couldn't, which is probably actually a good thing because we've all been playing and testing on our older rigs, waiting for cards to drop again, and it runs pretty decent.
Yeah, there's a lot less like double checking that has to be done with the new system as far as like the terrain stamps and the layout of cities and towns. Like just having all that logic like dumped off into content and letting them like the designers design that stuff, like it lets them have more artistic freedom and gives better results. I mean, there's just no denying that.
Looks really good. Yeah.
That was one of our big goals, was to offload a lot of it to content. Oh, what's that?
2-bit tower.
What is that? That looks so familiar. It's like I've been here before. Okay, I'm not going back in.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Don't go in there.
Nope.
Yeah, you can make a 10K map. 12K, I haven't supported it, but like, I guess you probably could get away with it. But that's not officially supported. So currently it's 6, 8, and 10K maps. Because like when you get to the 10K, it can get a little heavy on the RAM when it's like placing all the towns and the wilderness POIs and everything else. But I haven't personally ran it on a dedicated server without any of the overhead of previews or anything like that, so it may be different for that.
Give a little aerial view so you can see.
Oh yeah, one of the things down there on the bottom left, that industrial area, see how you can see the ditch dug down into the ground? That's a new thing that we added for this release, where you can see more of the terrain differences from farther away. So like it allows us to have like big ditches and like random gen, and you'd be able to see that like concrete ditch from far away rather than it just being flat terrain.
Yeah. But no, it's looking really good. The sizes of the cities are amazing.
And wilderness paths, they no longer cross biomes. If you get on a wilderness path in the desert, it will lead you to a POI in the desert. Like none of them will cross across anymore. So you don't have to like wonder, hey, am I going to cross 4 biomes following this? No, you won't.
I thought there were skyscrapers on here. We've been to the cities, and I didn't see... Oh, wait, no, that's right, I did see them. Yeah, no, I did see them. Never mind. Yeah. No, because we were here earlier. But yeah?
Yeah, did we
I
get
guess
any
it's-
pictures of seeds of maps today?
I don't know.
QA is supposed to make a bunch of them.
Yeah. We can
maybe
just
not.
we can just blame QA.
Yeah.
They're in chat right now going, I can't believe you
They're
guys.
probably flipping out right now like, oh my
You-
god.
We did this. And you're not even looking for it. You're just saying we didn't do it. And that's fair. I mean, it's easier to just say they didn't do it. I mean, it's... I'm kidding. Okay. Well, let's see. Is there any other pieces you want to show us? I'm just kind of like giving bird's eye views of all this. A very quiet bird's eye view.
Right, well, it's you that didn't have the sound.
You know what? I was just trying to help with. Yeah.
All right, so there's a couple things like the gateway where the traders are. Just go to any trader real quick and show them what a gateway is, and I guess explain road exits.
Okay, so go to a trader.
Yeah.
Trader. Everybody likes Jen.
Anyone.
Let's just.
All right, so fly straight up and look down. This is a gateway. It's basically what leads into a town from a highway. And I've got like a slight bug over there on the top, but
yeah, that's fine.
you can see where the highway will connect to it, and on either end. So the other direction behind you, there's highway there too. And that's what leads into your towns. And the traders will always spawn there, and that basically keeps it so if you find a trader, when you get different kind of quests, they're going to lead you someplace that's not super far off.
That's definitely true. Okay.
Let's see. And the highways are attached to what we call road exit markers. So that also on wilderness POIs, if you have a wilderness POI with like a gravel road on it that's say 5 wide or 4 wide, then you can make a road exit marker in the POI editor that goes 5 across it, and that will make the gravel road that leads to it that wide as well, and it'll connect to the center of that marker. So it helps with like certain POIs where you know it needs a big like road leading up to it, and allows it to have a better look, so it doesn't seem like weird that there's a 2-meter wide gravel path leading up to a mansion in the forest. Like, it just seems off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that's a country town.